we're taking a look at what's going around this morning. Joining us in studio is Dr. Kessinger from Integris to answer all of your questions. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so today the topic is all about poison control.
Right.
So where do we start?
So the biggest thing to know is to write down and put in your phone a phone number. That phone number is 1-800-222-1222.
Okay.
What's great about that phone number is it works throughout the United States. Whether you're in Alaska or Hawaii or any of the United States, that number gets you. It will probably, if you put it in your cell phone, it's going to probably put you to the Oklahoma poison control, but it gets you to anywhere.
So when do we need to call that number?
Anytime you have a question. If
Okay.
you think your kid gets into something and you're unsure, if you're like, oh, my kid ate a whole bunch of lotion, what should I do? You know, those are great questions. It's a toxicologist, pharmacist that's available 24/7. If something happens at 2 o'clock in the morning and you don't know, you can't call the doctor's office and you want to know and you don't want to quite wake everyone up to go to the emergency room, they are a fabulous resource. What a lot of people don't realize is I use them as a resource. So when I worked in the children's ER and when I'm in the office, if people have those questions that I just don't have that information, I actually call them and ask and see kind of, they're going to ask questions, they're going to want to know the weight of the person that ingested the medicine, and then they can help direct us of where to go, what to watch for, and what needs to be done.
So what kind of items are we worried about when it comes to poison control and things in our house?
So the biggest thing I worry about is just common household chemicals. So you really just need to keep them up and keep them away. So think of bleach, cleaners, things like that. A newer issue is edibles that now look like, you know, like snacks or candy. If they look like that, keep them away from the pantry, keep them away and keep them up and away where kids can wander and get into them because they just don't know what it looks like and they think it is something like their favorite food. The other big trick is to leave the name, like leave pills in the original container because they have the name and the dosage on those. So that way if somebody gets into them, we're more likely to know what was taken and what the dose was. And then a lot of things we don't think about is like in your purse or your travel stuff, we take travel medicines. I know I have my purse ibuprofen that I carry with me.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah, easy container usually for people to get into, so keep that up and away from wandering hands so they don't get in it accidentally.
A lot of great advice to keep in mind, and remember to write that number down and keep it in your phone, and if you have any questions, of course, you can call that number or email us because Dr. K is here and ready to help, so make sure that you send those emails to us. That's news@okcfox.com.